We're going to be taking a look at the lemon battery experiment. Now there's a couple of things you can do with this experiment. For our particular case, we're going to be trying to start a fire. So the materials you're going to need for this are, of course, a lemon. You'll need 6 copper clips, 6 zinc nails, some wire, some steel wool, and since we're trying to start a fire, we'll need some sort of flammable material. Now, before we try to understand how you can start a fire with a lemon, let's talk a little bit about batteries. So batteries need 2 electrodes. One of these needs to have a stronger desire for electrons than the other. This means it's going to have a higher electronegativity than the other. This particular electrode is going to be called the cathode, while the one that gives up electrons is called the anode. In our case, copper is going to have a stronger desire for electrons than zinc, so copper is our cathode, while zinc is going to be our anode. Batteries are also going to need an electrolyte, which is a solution that conducts electricity. In our experiment, this is going to be the citric acid in the lemon. So as we kind of insert the zinc nails into the lemon, zinc ions are going to be created, and that's going to cause some kind of excess electrons to be floating around. And these are going to end up traveling through the wire into the copper. The copper is just kind of going to absorb those up there. So that's going to make the copper be the positive end of our battery, and the zinc is going to become the negative end of our battery. So whenever we take the wire from the positive end and the wire from the negative end, and we kind of combine them together, we're going to get an electrical charge. So if we take those 2 ends and we attach it to the steel wool, that's going to cause the steel wool to become very, very hot. And so when you place your flammable material on top, you're going to get an ignition.